जश्न कुशल वास्तुकारा, स्त्री समाज की कुशल वास्तुकार होती है. We, Team TEDxKIET, feel immense pleasure in announcing the theme of our event, which is Asmita, Identity of Self. Every woman is unique in herself, hence her notion of identity is also unique. So we, Team TEDxKIET, are giving a chance to amazing women out here to express their views on Asmita, that is identity of self. So yeah, let's hear it from them only.
Asmita, identity of self. According to me, it is a combination of personal traits, your personality, your likes, dislikes, your hobbies, and above all, I think it's a matter of self-belief. And as far as my identity of self is concerned, it revolves around two poles. As I'm a working woman, 9 to 5, I'm a proud teacher here. And after 5 p.m., I'm a sister, I'm a wife, I'm a daughter, and above all, I'm a mother of 2 daughters.
Now before starting, let me share certain facts with you. When we talk about the entry level of women in engineering, it is about 34%, and which drops to 26% as they reach to the first level, which further drops to 16% when they reach to senior level, and which further drops to 10% when they reach to executive level, and which keeps on dropping as you talk about CEOs and MDs. So yes, there is disparity in the gender equality when you talk about leadership roles for women. So now, is this a point of concern to us? Yes, it is. Women will bring diversity to the leadership table. And why do we need diversity? Diversity will bring more business. We talk about profitable or non-profitable business, but diversity is required. See, if we talk about population in general, there is a 50% representation of women. So even the solution should have 50% representation. I was just hearing to, I'll just quote a particular example. I was hearing to Vinita Singh, who is the founder of Sugar Cosmetics. And she was talking about one of her concerns when she was raising a pitch for one of her cosmetic product, which is a lipstick, wherein she was asking for a lipstick which will last for 10 hours. Now most of the fund deciders, they were male. So for them this was such a big concern, like what is a big issue? Can't we have a retouch after 5 hours? And what if the same question is asked? Like, can the men, if they want to talk of certain shaving product, can't they have a touch up after 5 hours? No, that is a concern. So we need to have women who can actually understand the concern of women. Women, they think differently, their problem solving and decision making ability is different. So now what is the solution? So first of all, is it that we don't have equal women representation at the leadership level because they lack capability? No. Is it because they lack confidence? No. The only differentiating factor is that yes, they lack the risk-taking ability. And that is something which is the major reason for this gender diversity. And for a simple question, when we enter the class and for any leadership position, when you ask your girl student addressing a class in general, and when you ask a question that how many of you are confident that you can take up this particular position? Boys, even if they are 50 to 60% confident of taking that particular role, they raise their hand. But when we talk about female, only when they are 90% confident, they raise their hand. In general, by nature, women are perfectionists. So I just ask my all girl students sitting over here, it's okay to take risks, it's okay to fail, but it's very important to try. So now just end to this, that we talk about Beti Padhao, Beti Bachao, Beti Padhao. We can even add to it, Beti Padhao.
Asmita, for me, Asmita is full of power, full of energy. The one who has the power to change the world also. And being a woman, I feel proud. Why? Because women, when she gets into a different family, believe me, the control is in her hand. If she wants, she can construct. And I feel that yes, I have been constructive in that approach. But moreover, being a woman, I got the chance of being a mother, which is a precious thing. I am myself a mother of a daughter, and believe me, being a mother of a daughter is a double blessing because you get a friend. I really see her as a friend of mine. So for me, being a woman is the best gift, and in my next birth also, I would like to be born as a woman.
Motherhood is a blessing. Why I am saying so? Because I am a new mom. Being a working parent doesn't put a lot of pressure to be balanced between the kids and the home. It is a society which puts pressure on us. There is a word which has been hyped nowadays, known as super mom. I am not a super mom and I don't want to be. We had our shares of mistakes, we had our shares of ups and downs and everything. I have chosen my career as a priority. The same way I have chosen the motherhood as a priority at the peak of my career. So I request all the women out there, please be focused on your career. Put your finances separately. There is nobody is going to be with you forever. So be financially independent.
Asmita or self-identity for me is for women to be able to express herself or own up to who she is. In the famous words of Virginia Woolf, Anonymous was always a woman. So, for me, as little as an activity to express myself to a people while journaling, or to tell a loved one that I love them, or as big as an activity to lead a team as TEDxKIET, that self-expression to me is Asmita, my self-identity.
So the only identity I feel I have is of a mother. Whether I see in my personal life or my professional life, I am a mother. I think that compassion, that love for bachas around me, probably I have one son, my biological son. But other than that, my profession in which I am because I have complete love and that motivational factor in me, in which I believe that I can even turn a stone into something great, because I feel every child has that inner strength which probably they don't realize unless and until there is somebody to guide them. So I am fortunate enough that God has made me strong to help and mentor my kids around, and I love myself as a mother and would love to future next birth also. I would love to be Pooja Rodhi and be a woman.
An essential part of my life is self-acceptance. Whatever I do in my life, I own it. So far, the experiences which I have gained, the mistakes which I have made, and the paths which I have chosen, I own it with confidence. And that, for me, self-acceptance and confidence is Asmita, my self-identity.
I feel like I am my own Asmita and I am proud of what I am. So ladies, be proud of how you have been handling all the ups and downs of life. The silent battles you fought, the moments you have to humble yourself, wipe your own tears and pat yourself on your back. Celebrate your strength.
When I talk about the life journey, when I was young, I always thought to a good mother, support my kids, love my kids, and I did it in my young age. But with passage of time, from my learnings, from my experience, from my surrounding, I thought to support the women, and I started thinking about the women. And now I always talk about the women, to support them, to promote them, and to uplift the life of a woman. And for that, women should be independent, financially independent, emotionally, socially stronger. And for that, every woman should be a very loud and clear in your voice. That I just give one message: feel good, look good, think good, talk good. And that is the Asmita for me, self-identity.
The terminology that TEDxKIET has brought out is Asmita. And Asmita means realizing self-worth, our true self. When we talk about this, it takes me back into my own story. To be sharing a very true thing, I had been very shy, very quiet, very sensitive, very emotional person. Got into tears every now and then. But when it came to me realizing my own self, I started fighting for my own self. What came up was a girl whom you can see now to be really confident and into the leadership roles. How did that happen? It just happened because initially I wanted to please everyone, to be perfectionist, to talk to everyone and like as if I'm somebody who's trying to work for others. But gradually when I realized, ye bhi acha, ye bhi acha, ye bhi acha, ye bhi acha, I can't do everything acha. I have to do something which is pleasing me. I have to have my own self-worth and self-respect. This is what made me focus onto what is actually needed.
See you all at the event on 9 December.